It blows my mind sometimes that people still look at every pack out there and they find the demand value of sets, and then people just blow by and ignore certain packs and certain sets until it's too late. Something that you can start to really take a look at is the total set value on the side here in my chart. And then the reality is when it got printed, through the prices of every single product out there right now, there's websites that help you and literally give you the information that you need out here. One to take a look at over time is always Poke ROI, to see the best set that you want to open for the cost per pack, and then the opportunity for how much value you're going to get out of that pack. Right now, Ascended Heroes, the packs are on the secondary market for around $11 to $12. Most rip and ships will sell them for $15. Your return from those packs is in there, and the opportunity out of those packs to get this certain value out of them through the amount, through the drop rates. You get the opportunity for you to hit and come out ahead. Ascended Heroes is a good return on the investment right now for how many packs are out there, and shout out to the opportunity to get more product as it keeps going, but know that the singles are starting to drop in value. Phantasmal Flames is 40% is not 40% is not bad when it comes to your expected value to come out of the pack. Same thing, 40% is not that bad. The best one out there is into the 40 to 50% area. Black Bolt White Flare is the best in the Scarlet Violet block. Destined Rivals, you don't get a lot of return out of it. Journey Together, there's next to none. Prismatic is still in the 30s, which is okay. Surging Sparks is a tough buy and tough opens right now. There's not a lot of value out of Stellar Crown. Same thing with Shrouded Fable. Same thing with Twilight Masquerade. Paldean Fates, the shinies help keep that cost up, so there is some decent value out of packs. Temporal Forces, not a lot. Paradox Rift, not a lot. 151, even though it's at the $22 price point, a lot of the singles did start to move up. So you're not getting a bad return on ripping 151 right now. Now, don't forget, out of any pack you open, you're looking at about an 18 to 25% chance to actually rip something of value, or something where you feel good that you hit it. That doesn't mean it's going to be the card you want, because pull rates in a lot of these sets are crazy. But if you go back to the Sword and Shield era, you have sets that are under 20% return on your opportunity to open them. I mean, Crown Zenith, that's why a lot of people like them. It's still a decent into the 30s, close to the 40s on the opening chart. This is why people call it Evolving Cries, because it's an 11% return rate on your investment, or just opening the pack if you want to just keep it what it is, call it a buck. Same thing with Battle Styles, same thing with Shining Fates, same thing with Vivid Voltage. Sets that you really aren't see a lot. Darkness Ablaze is the same thing. The cards are cheap, the boxes are high. Packs, you're not really getting a lot out of them. So this is a great website to look at to see your expected value out of the sets that either you have or you're thinking about buying, and then you're thinking about going through. I use this site almost monthly just to keep an update and see if anything really starts to catch my eye. So with Ascended Heroes being one of the top dogs out of the return, it still is White Flare right now. That's really where you see your expected value win. You start to recognize certain things. If you go to other websites, you can use websites to compound your data and information. White Flare is about $2,500 in the total value in the whole entire set, and that's why it is some of the best opportunities out there right now, because the packs are cheaper. People don't really think about White Flare, but hey, everybody's juicy over Black Bolt. Even though the expected value out of it is $26, the packs are more expensive, the ETBs are more expensive, the bundles are more expensive. That's why a set like Black Bolt White Flare, it really comes down to what cards you want to chase. I'm still trying to get the Keldeo and Oshawott from this set. But that's just me. Everybody has the cards they like. I want that Joltik too. Joltik is becoming my new favorite from Gen 5. So it comes down to what cards you want to chase at the end of the day. If you want to rip packs with your family, do it where you don't feel like you're getting cooked every time. Ascended Heroes is one of the top sets right now because it is on the data charts. You're like, well, this is a 52% return on my investment. Well, when you open the pack every week, the singles are going down. So it was 7K. Now it's under 6K. And as the March 30th to March 27th reprint comes out of Wave 2, we'll really see these cards get cooked. And then from there, in April, when all the bundles come out, you'll have another leg down. And then by end of April to May, you'll know where the card's floor is. So if you really want to pick up cards from Ascended Heroes, that's the time to do it. Because that'll be the most amount of cards out on the market, readily available to hit the buy button on. So if you want Ascended Heroes and you've got your eye on it, in whether your favorite card or your kid's favorite card or your wife's favorite card, it might drop between $50 and $100 by then. If you are a vendor out there and you're trying to hit your buy button on some of these cards, people will always do the new set. They'll knock it off and try to offer you double or half. My apologies. Offer you half of what it is. So Mega Dragonite, if you rip it, somebody at a card shop is going to offer you between $300 and $400 for it. And that's really what you're looking at because they want to protect themselves on the downside for a lot of these cards. Mega Charizard is one of the hardest cards to grade out of this whole entire set. The gold card foil had a lot of bubbling in it. And you just got to protect yourself at the end of the day. Something that a lot of people aren't really seeing when it comes to certain products out here. I'm going to put you on to something real quick if I can find it. The Prismatic, where is it? Premium. The Prismatic Premium Collection. In the video I made yesterday, I don't know what I was thinking. I just left it out. It just in my whole entire era. The Prismatic SPC. If you go back on the 1 year of this thing, when it was getting bought out, it was down in the range of about 210 to 250. People were hitting the buy button on it at 250, and then once it legged up to 300, everybody said, "Don't buy it, don't buy it." But then you see your sales volume start to drop again, and it's back to $300 now. With a quick opportunity, the first hobby shop is selling it for $340 right now, and there's really not much under $300. So if you go on Facebook Marketplace and you want to take a look at buying this thing, Just a Hobby Shop is selling 6 of them at basically $400. Trading World is close to $400. 85 of them at $390. Keep an eye out for this product because pretty soon it'll be gone. And that's what people are starting to recognize with a lot of this stuff. Mega Charizard, I'll show you real quick. It's weird. Let's see if we can find it. Here it is. The collection box for Mega Charizard. The second it came out at $130 at Target, everybody was saying don't buy it. It's not worth it. I want to know who's those people that are saying don't buy it. Are they vendors that are paying bot companies to just spam chats and say don't buy it? Costco had it for $90 and everybody was like don't buy it for that. Buy it for $100. It's like, if Costco's giving a deal out there on any product, it's a buy. Because over time, that product has shown to go up 2 to 5x pretty quickly. And now you're already at your 2x just on this box alone. It's into the $190 range from Gold Star sellers. I don't even see a hobby shop on TCG Play ready to list it until you get to the $200 mark. It is almost there on the... So you got to take into consideration where your time is valuable right now. Even the other funny one to talk about, the Unova Heavy Hitter box and the Blooming Waters box. I'm going to show you real quick. First, we'll go Heavy Hitter. the Unova Heavy Hitter box was sitting, and people were trying to buy it and trying to sell it for $65 to $70. They just wanted a quick buck. The flippers were trying to get $70 for it. And it was chilling on the secondary market for $65 to $70 for a little while. And now you're looking at $120 from Gold Star sellers. There's not a hobby shop out here that's even selling this product right now. So that means they're storing their item and they're waiting for probably the 150 mark from it. If you can pick this up for $100, it's a win all day. Because a bundle of Black Bolt and a bundle of White Flare is worth more than $100. So if you can get someone to knock off 10 to 15 bucks for this item, it's a win. Same thing with Blooming Waters. When it came out, it was the last reprint of this. We're looking into the end of August. It was summertime. Somewhere in the middle of the summer, it was $100. And then it shot up, and then it had its second reprint right around June, July. And it was still sitting at $100. And everybody was saying, don't buy it. $100 is too expensive. But what does the market say? With this product, it was 12 packs, and right around then, Blooming Waters was sitting in the $10 to $15 pack range. But Rip and Shippers were selling it for $15 to $20. And if Rip and Shippers are selling it for $15 to $20, you have to understand something. They're the ones buying all the secondary market stuff because they know they can flip it for a bigger return. You don't have to be a Rip and Shipper to see the value in a box, and you don't have to be a Rip and Shipper to know that people are gonna buy this at any means. And then they bought all the product up, and now it's almost a $300 box. And a year ago, it was a ticking time bomb for the fact that right now we're a month away from 151 being technically out of rotation and pretty much out of print in all products. And so it's going to be interesting to see where 151 Blooming Waters goes. But it's up 105% on the year. If you bought it when I was telling you to buy it back over the summer, hey, you got a big win there. $150 in your pocket. So that's really what you have to start to see with a lot of these products, is that over time, if you let time do its thing, that's the greatest return. You don't even have to support Rip and Shippers, but if you just watch them and you see what they're selling the products for, their margins are starting to get a little bit tighter, whether you're on Whatnot or you go on TikTok or you watch Rip and Shippers on YouTube. You don't have to participate in buying their premium packs. Just know the information and gain the value of knowledge, because knowledge is power at the end of the day for what they're trying to sell. And then they all go onto Facebook Marketplace and offer up and all those websites and try to buy everything they can so that they can keep returning it around and churning and burning their inventory. So when you come down to it, you get opportunities for looking at the ROIs of sets, looking at the total set value, seeing what the ETBs and the booster boxes and bundles and the packs are worth. There is a lot of information out there for you to understand. You can either just hit that sub button and like the videos and watch, and I'll give you the information, or you can hit me up and we can talk. And I always enjoy a good chat in the comment section. So can't thank you all enough. It's Pat's Projects. Until next time, everyone. Pat out.